can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. I woke up in a number.
Are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets.
The home fans really will get an opportunity to see their favorite team during this long homestand.
And they'll want to give those fans something to cheer about right away. This is a big one for them here today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Dang out there with Duncan. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Noah. And it's Booker in a substitution. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Here's Toronto.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the officials call it traveling violation. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Ginobili outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Marjanovic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now here's Rondo. There's the three. That's good. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Ball goes in, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
Still Nuggets ball.
There's a screen by Moni Yunus. Paul dishes to Ginobili. Lock at 6. Denver needs to get off the shot. Marjanovic.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And guys, a lot of problems for the Nuggets last year. Ended the season with a 30-52 record and really struggled even against the Eastern Conference.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the rim.
Rondo drives in. Rejection by Paul. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Rondo against Paul. Rondo kicks to Dang. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Noah. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Noah's got his first basket of the night. Rondo against Paul. Iguodala wide open. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Rondo passes to Noah. Here's Booker. They get it again. Right side, Rondo. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Outstanding defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Now here's Iguodala. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Raptors trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Dang is green on Paul. Rondo kicks to Dang. Noah dishes to Rondo. Booker. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ginobili with the ball. Noah picks him up. Paul goes in. Pass to Iguodala. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Raptors trailed by 3.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Robinson again. Spears. Robinson drives in. And again, Toronto no up. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Look at Reggie Evans. He hasn't done a lot as a basketball player, but what he does really well. Rebound like a maniac, and he defends the post as if his family is in danger.
When one thinks of Reggie Evans, one word often comes to mind: hustle. It's through sheer relentlessness that he's made it over 13 years, Greg, in this NBA.
You know, he always gives maximum effort. And the numbers and usage rate were down a little last year, but I believe he still has the fire and energy to give you a few good minutes every game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year.
Now, here's Watson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's against Robinson. Raptors moving the ball around to the inside, and stolen by Patterson. Here's
well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
There's the pick. Robinson passes to Kobe. Fades. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bryant's got his first points in this one.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. And right in his face.
And Roberson kicks to Watson. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings. He's covered by Watson. Smith dishes to Bryant. Back to Smith. Fires top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out. Denver in the lead. Watson kicks to Pierce. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Pierce with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The through ball. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Pierce has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Robinson drives it. Beautiful jam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Up in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Noah. Dang out there with Duncan. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Booker in the shooting guard position.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Rondo against the ball. Down low. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto trailing. And it's Dame in the corner. Noah the screen. Dang passes to Rondo. Outside Dang. He kicks to Duncan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. The defender there all over.
Monteunus dishes to Ginobili. Offensive rebound. Iguodala left side. Up top, Monteunus. It's Ginobili on the wing. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Ginobili's got 5 now.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Noah the screen. The pass to Dan. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Tang's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about that screen by Noah?
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, nothing went right there.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight. Perfect screen there, setting up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Paul after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Paul gets to Monteunus. It's stolen by Duncan. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
When I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. They just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011.
Here's Marjanovic. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Screen by Duncan. Here's the screen. Rondo gets to Dang. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You could see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming. That's where they were.
Picks it out to Ginobili. On the clock. A shot fake there got the D out of position. Ginobili's got 10 points.
And it started high, and he's only got
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Paul Pierce is checked in for Iguodala. Andre Robertson comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Watson in for Chris Paul. Here's Duncan. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Nuggets. Patterson comes in for Monteunus. And then for Toronto, Smith comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Bryant in for Booker. Now here's Patterson.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The try by Bryant. You know what? Now Denver takes it the other way. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team grade around him wasn't very good. but then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 minutes.
Duncan with the bucket. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Watson for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
They set the pick. Off the pick. There's a Jinsa. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves after a tough start. They're back on track.
Now here's Kobe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Some changes for Toronto. Evans, he's checked in for Duncan. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Luol Deng. Pierce with the steal. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear back to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
A different look for Denver. 1:31 left to play in the first half. It's Ginobili with the drive. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Defended by Paul. Paul with the steal. To the inside. Iguodala. No good. To the right side. Dishes to Robinson. He feeds it to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And he gets the bucket.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. Got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this.
Here's Marjanovic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now the Raptors moving it up. And the dunk by Kobe.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things in your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
To the paint. Here's Monty Eunice. Hits the close-range jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 4. A baseline J. No good on the buzzer beater.
Now on the court,
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated. Plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
What a game for Ginobili. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
They've got Chris Paul. Monty Eunice up there with Iguodala. Then there's Ginobili. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The feed now to Ginobili. Back to Paul. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short. Raptors trailed by 4. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 2 straight bursts between 04 and 13. Perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked. No.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Now here's Dang. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Denver calls timeout.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Unis sets a screen for Paul. Ginobili can't hit.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Here's Booker. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ball again. It's Rondo. Paul passes to Unis. Here's Marjanovic. Paul outside. Ginobili outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Noah the screen. Addition out to Dang. Passes to Booker. Dang kicks to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Duncan. It's blocked. They get it back. There's a Jinsa. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Rondo dishes to Dang. The drive by Rondo. Here's Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got 6.
Where's the box out? So easy second chance opportunities work.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail the team's chance to win.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it was great to watch C.J. Miles last season. Finally, Clark got some significant playing time.
Yeah, and took advantage of it. With the Pacers having Paul George on the sidelines due to injury until late in the season, they got a nice lift and contribution from C.J. Miles.
Denver with a platoon swing on the floor.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Ginobili outside. Pulls from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
And watching C.J. Watson last year, he showed he could take his game up a notch. Beat his career average in terms of shooting percentages across the board. Career high in rebounding, second best assist average as well. Unfortunate how he got the opportunity to play, but great that he took advantage of it.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Anias kicks to Iguodala. No good. Nice D from Dang.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better than that.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And, you know, for Watson, you could really see him doing this for several more years, guys. Finding ways to contribute as a backup or starter. Doesn't matter to him either way. He's a gamer for sure.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Smith the pass to Kobe. And Modiunas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Denver on D. A 2-point game. Smith kicks to Kobe. For the tie. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there, challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Robinson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Captain.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
To end the drought. Here's Modiunas. And that one's good. Modiunas has got his second basket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kicks it to Smith. And that one hits back iron.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. Rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Outside Robinson. Smith with the basket on the assist from Robinson.
Jason Smith.
Robinson's got his third assist on the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
As we're talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them great back-to-back postseason appearance.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
Here's Smith. Puts it up from 15.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Smith. Shoots off the screen. No good. Hall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got it. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Nuggets trail. So for Toronto right now, Rajon Rondo is out there with Booker. Then it's Dan, and it's Duncan, and it's Noah in at the pivot spot, and in the middle. Here's Roberson, Ajinça, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
Probably as close to a sure ping as you can have at the free throw line.
Duncan, a screen. Dang, dishes to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Watson. They set the pick. He dishes it to Pierce. Here's Roberson. And too long on the shot. Raptors with the lead. And here's Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Over to the left wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Noah.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Denver shooting not great, 40% for the game.
Come to me.
Now here's Watson. Defense is right there. It's stolen by Duncan. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. And Roberson pulls it down. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Great, you think they've been rattled?
Well, they have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Dang. Duncan down low. Patterson defending. And that one's good. Duncan. Inside. Stolen by Noah. Rondo kicks to Dang. Again, the miss by Dang.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Pierce. Down low. Stolen by Noah. The pass to Booker. For three. Knocked away.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
And they'll keep possession. Now here's Rondo. He's covered by Watson. 5 to shoot. Rondo passes to Noah. Another shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Rondo. They set the pick. Now here's Watson. T right on him. He kicks to Patterson. He feeds it to Pierce. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Dang. The feed to Booker. Unloads from 13. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Watson with it. To the right side. There's the pick. Shoots. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Duncan dishes to Rondo. A nice shot by Booker. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Ryan is checked in for Booker.
Timeout. Start it.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Thanks, Doris. Toronto leading by 6. Nuggets did have their problems on the offensive end, too, something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch and shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Here's Duncan. He tries for 3. Oh, he got half on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, just take a look at what Kobe's done tonight. He has 8 points and 1 assist.
And he makes all 3. The Nuggets trail by 9. Rondo against Paul. There's a screen by Modiunas. Ginobili for 2. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 7. Now the dish to Noah. Passes it to Dent. Feeds it to Rondo. Screen by Duncan. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Cleveland. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Rondo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Kobe kicks to Rondo. Back to Bryant. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Bryant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ginobili gets to Modiunas. Here's Paul for a rebound by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Deng.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hey, get Paul.
Paul again. Rondo. To the middle. Takes it out to Ginobili. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here's Rondo. Kicks it to Bryant. at the top of the key, Rondo. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the rope, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right side Dang. It's tipped. Kobe kicks to Dang. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hall. Nice D by Kobe.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
takes my eye. I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. Moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we crown a winner of the My Park Championship and reveal the brand new park. Hang with NBA All-Star Andre Drummond.
I wanted to tell my mom, but at the same time I didn't want to get too excited, so I wanted to hear from somebody else first.
We keep you up to date on the road to the finals. Vote on your top plays of the week. And of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we crown a winner of the My Park Championship and reveal the brand new park. Hang with NBA All-Star Andre Drummond.
I wanted to tell my mom, but at the same time I didn't want to get too excited, so I wanted to hear from somebody else first.
We keep you up to date on the road to the finals. Vote on your top plays of the week and, of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we crown a winner of the My Park Championship and reveal the brand new park. Hang with NBA All-Star Andre Drummond.
I wanted to tell my mom, but at the same time I didn't want to get too excited, so I wanted to hear from somebody else first.
We keep you up to date on the road to the finals. Vote on your top plays of the week and, of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
Like broken glasses, your skeleton boy. Sweat from the walls, drips on my shoulder. I've got to see through. You're so much. I take you over. Should we even care at all? You're so much, so much.
2K TV.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Golden State does so many things well. Obviously, the offensive side of the ball, they're tremendous. But a lot of folks, Kenny, don't realize how good they are defensively, and statistically, they were the best in the league last year.
You know, Ernie, when you have multiple players on the all-defensive team, you have Andrew Bogut, you got Draymond Green, guys who are locked down defenders, you are going to be a great defensive team. And they've held their best field goal percentage against teams last season, 42.6%.
That's just under 43% in my book.
0.6.
Yeah.
You know what, Ernie, what I like about that team, everyone from the 2 to the 4 position has quickness, speed, allows them to just switch all over the court. And when they go small, they're unbeatable, Ernie.
And, of course, you got Steph Curry. And you know what I like to say about him.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
He makes it
Steph Curry with the shot, boys.
He makes it look
effortless.
Oh,
that's a good one.
He's still using
that. Was a good
yes,
one.
sir. Time now for tip-off.
I got one. He's so Steph-efficient.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
very clever.
One?
You got one?
He's very Curry-licious.
Boo. Boo,
that was
boo, boo.
terrible. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
It's the home of the Jazz here in Utah as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah, and the Energy Solutions Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Warriors to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Good kicks to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Got it from 16 feet. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Nato guarded by Curry. Down low. Favors with a screen on Barnes. Good. And it's sent back by Bogut. They retain possession. Good. Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Curry. Gobert with the block. Nato covered by Barnes. Gobert the screen. Outside Favors. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening, one-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
So it's Utah now after the miss from Stephen Curry. A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Gobert pulls it in. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Different look here for the Warriors. Good on both. "17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. They set the pick. The dish to Johnson. With 1 on the clock and no good trying to get that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
And Utah has possession. We've got Booker. Trey Burke is out there with Johnson. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Wiles no good. Clark Wiles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Utah leading. Now here's Burke. Dishes it to Johnson. Feeds it to Booker. Can't hit. Good defense by Iguodala. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for him.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Spade sets a screen for Iguodala. Sinks the three-pointer. Iguodala's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Favors comes in for Trevor Booker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Hood subbed in for Johnson. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
Take a break.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And so Favors nails both of them.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Burke with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Burke dishes to Favors. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And here is Burke after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Hood kicks to Favors. Nice D from Bogut.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Iguodala the pass to Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hood kicks to Burke, out to the wing. Hood dishes to Favors. Tries it from 9. Again, Favors missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Tie game in Utah. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, you expect the home team to take care of business, and they have. They didn't play flawlessly, but they held their own. Now we get to see the true test in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They're shooting way too much from the mid-range and the outside. The offense lacks dimension, and that can really hurt them in the second half, Ronnie. I like to see their bigs get down and dirty. They got to play way tougher.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
And getting back to Hood over the last 7 outings of the season, he put up 20-plus points a game. He also, Clark, raised his shooting percentage to 45% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive numbers.
Well, he was drafted to be a scorer, Kevin, and you're right, very impressive. If he can do that consistently, that'll be nice value for the 23rd pick.
Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
That's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
Now here's Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Hood, the pass to Hayward. No good on the 3. And the Warriors with possession here. Green, the screen. Pass to Barnes. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Barnes has got his first basket.
And really, the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
And the Jazz with some changes. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Joe Ingles in for Rodney Hood. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hayward goes in, powered down with both hands.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Jazz, and that one's good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And here's Hayward after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Now the feed to Booker. Knocks it loose. There's Lyles, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Trey Burke's checked in for Utah. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Curry. No good on the second free throw.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Spates kicks to Barbosa. Green with a screen for Barbosa. Passes it to Green. Rush outside. Booker pulls it in. Utah trailing here. Here's Hayward. Ingles dishes to Booker. Here's Burke. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Three-pointer, Hayward, and the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 1. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Utah out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Hood out there with Trey Burke, and it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Can't hit. Great D that time from Curry. The Warriors leading. Pass to Thompson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Barnes against Favors. That is good. Barnes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that. Excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hayward.
Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Thompson outside. Curry passes to Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 3. Here's Hayward. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry with it. Now defended by Hayward. Hayward against Curry. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trailed by 3. Kicks it to Hayward. Gobert with the screen on Iguodala. The pass to Favors. Puts it up from 17. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors with the ball. They lead by 1. Curry kicks to Green. Curry attacking. It's in!
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Favors with the screen. Hayward outside. Hayward missing again.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Utah has possession, trailing by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
You had to foul, and on that occasion, to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
All right, fans. All right, everyone. Get on up on your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Gobert kicks to Favors. Back to Gobert. Out to Hayward. It's money from deep. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us how you were able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight.
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.
ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the Phoenix Suns and Indiana. And the Pacers start off with the ball. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
Cassell. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rajon Rondo is up there with Quentin Richardson. And it's Garnett. Then there's Marion. And it's Reed in at the 5. Indiana on D. The pass to Garnett. Shoots from the line. No good off the front iron. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. Here's Wilkins. Makes it off the glass. Wilkins has got the first points up on the board here for the Pacers. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. And it's Garnett at the elbow. He took good advantage of that screen.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Cassell against Rondo. They set the pick. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rondo. Garnett outside. Reed a screen. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Poked loose. Wilkins against Rondo. Pass to Sabonis. Shot misses. Some solid defense from Reed. The wide open look here for Marion. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Marion's got his first basket of the night. Cassell kicks to Wilkins. Oakley a screen on Marion. Back to Wilkins. From 13, and he hits the jump shot.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Rondo. Richardson for 3. Pacers with the rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Sabonis. Reed covering. Marion with the steal. Rondo with the ball. To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cassell against Rondo. Here's Wilkins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Robinson's checked in for Indiana. And a wide open look for Rondo. And a miss there off the inbound. Wilkins kicks to Robinson. So they take the lead. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Garnett in the post. Robinson on him. That drops. Rondo's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
McLaughlin the pass to Wilkins. Here's Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball over. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Cassell. Here's Wilkins. That one off the back iron and out.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Rondo with it. Wilkins picks him up. Richardson. Pacers with the rebound.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Pass to Cassell. Looking for Wilkins. He gets it there. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good. Indiana making some changes. Lynch, he's checked in for Wilkins. Askew comes in for McLaughlin. And Pack subbed in for Cassell. And both free throws good from Garnett. Indiana trailing here. And 1:01 left from the first quarter of the game. Here's Pack. He's covered by Rondo.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
KG, that's good. Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Pat. Garnett grabs the board.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And it's Reed pulling it down.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Lynch is out there with Oakley. Then there's Askew. Then it's Robinson. And it's Pack in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. He feeds it to Robinson. Oakley kicks to Robinson.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now Dunleavy. Dishes to Hamilton. Wide open look. That is good.
The assist, Mike Dunleavy.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. From the arc. Oakley misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And now, let's hear it for your Eastmates.
Some changes for Indiana. Wilkins is checked in for Lynch. McLaughlin comes in for Askew. And it's Cassell in for Pack.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Cassell, handed by Dunleavy. Cassell, the pass to Oakley. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Wilkins. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Out to the right wing. Cassell against Hamilton. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Wilkins. Out to the wing. Indiana moving it around. McLaughlin the pass to Oakley. It's Wilkins with the drive. And he gets the bucket. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Dunleavy dishes to Robertson. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oh! Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
To the left wing. Rambis kicks to Dunleavy. And there's the pass to Rambis. And there's the feet to Robertson. And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
For the 3. His shot by McLaughlin is no good. The Suns leading. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Wilkins can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Roberson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Some solid defense from Robinson.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Wilkins. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Cassell kicks to Oakley. Inside, Wilkins. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation for grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Suns lead by 3. Here's Hamilton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hamilton's got 7 points here in this quarter. Hamilton's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Wilkins. Right through the knee for the layup. Wilkins has got 14. It's deflected. And stolen by Oakley. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Suns lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Looking at the game for Wilkins, he's got 14 points and 3 dimes. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Marion. Reed out there with Garnett. Then it's Quentin Richardson, and it's Rondo, and it's the 1. Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's Sabonis. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 3. Outside Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 5 now.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Or he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside. Let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Garnett. Kept alive. Over Oakley. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Marion. And that's 10 points for Garnett.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Knocked loose. Richardson the pass to Marion. Back to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Again, Garnett missing. Indiana trailing here. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Robinson's checked in for Oakley. Askew comes in for McLaughlin. And Pack subbed in for Cassell. Wilkins with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Now the pass to Askew. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Phoenix with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Wilkins against Rondo. Outside Wilkins. Clock at 6. Pass to Askew. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. The Suns trailing. The dish to Richardson. Garnett outside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Rondo dishes to Garnett. It's rebounded by Indiana. Wilkins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Robinson kicks to Wilkins. 14 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Wilkins has got 22.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the dunk by Reed.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Fires at the elbow. And again, it's Dominique Wilkins. 24 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Sabonis. And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Oakley's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Askew. Here's Pat. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Wilkins. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Out left to the wing. Hoiberg passes to Rambis. Count that one.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
Roberson, the shot no good. And we just... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And the Pacers call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
They've got Robinson. Cassell is out there with Pack. And there's McLaughlin. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. That's the Pacers' 5. Dunleavy kicks to Capono. He dishes it to Garnett. And he makes good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's the pass to Pack. Indiana moving it around. Here's Cassell, defended by Dunleavy. Shot clock at 3. Cassell, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Robertson dishes to Marion. Garnett kicks to Capono. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Dunleavy, the pass to Garnett. Kicks it to Capono. Here's Marion. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Indiana. McLaughlin. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. McLaughlin's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. And the Suns call time. And some changes here for the Pacers. Oakley comes in for Robinson. And it's Wilkins in for Pack. And for the Suns, Reedy's checked in for Roberson. Richardson comes in for Jason Capono. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Here's Garnett. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Cassell against Rondo. On the wing, Mary. Outside for Rondo. Clock at 6. From deep, Richardson. Sabonis grabs the board.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wilkins. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
It's Wilkins with the drive. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Feeds it to Garnett. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Up top, Oakley. Right side, Wilkins. Marion with the steal. Here's Rondo. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Suns lead by 2.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
On the wing now. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oakley's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Pass to McLaughlin. Wilkins up top. Connects. A huge shot to tie it up.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
The drive by Rondo. Richardson kicks to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Marion dishes to Garnett. Outside for Rondo. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Suns ball. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
And the foul called on Sean Marion. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.